Happy New Year's, everybody. What a completely bizarre year 2020 was. Let's completely let it go. And welcome 2021. So those of you guys that know me might have seen I created a Create Your New Year series last New Year's 2020. And we dug it out of the archives and we rewatched it, and it's awesome. So I wanted to repackage it for you guys this year because all of the content within it is still super relevant, if not even more relevant than ever. So when you opt in below, you'll start receiving these 4 Create Your New Year's videos. Now, I do want to remind you guys and emphasize that if you saw this Create Your New Year series last year, it is the same series. But for those of you guys that are new to me, or those of you guys that want to refresh on creating, sign up, check it out. It's free. Creation is one of my true life's glories and loves, and something that I have been very blessed and privileged to have a lot of choice and ability with. So I invite you guys now more than ever to get on the creative edge of your life. It's like we are in a very strange, completely unprecedented time in human history. And it's sort of like we're still in the middle of writing out these waves of world pandemic, borders closing, countries locking down. And it's been so interesting for me because when the shit first hit the fan in March 2020, I will admit, I bought it to a degree. I was worried about flying from Brazil to Europe, and I was like worried that I wasn't going to be able to make any money and run my business, and I had a moment. And it was so interesting seeing what came after that time because my initial paranoia was completely bullshit. It was completely not mine. It was completely me buying into the paranoia that was going on amongst people, but let's face it, also being stimulated by the news. So I went on to, this was my best financial year yet. Talk about being different. It's like this was my highest earning year to date. How does it get better? I also traveled around the world, and something really interesting that I noticed that I want to share with you guys is I noticed there would be all this hype about traveling, like, is it safe? Or, oh my God, the restrictions and the borders and the problems, or the, oh, I can't go there, I can't go there. And, I would go there. And what I noticed every single time was that life on the ground, like the actual world around me, was fine. Life was like basically going on as usual, just with masks. It was like everything was open, everyone was eating out, everybody was just living their lives. It was like, and after many months of seeing this again and again and again, I just was like, yeah, I really need to be present, because what's actually going on around me right now is what's true. What I think is going on out in the rest of the world that I do not have firsthand information about is really not, it's like creating a problem and buying into a problem and being in an issue that might not be true. And so the ability to be present in my beautiful life, in this magical body, on this planet, even amongst all the stuff going on, has really been a gift and ease, joy, and glory for me. And I would love for each and every one of you to have that freedom. And now more than ever, you have to realize that you're a free person and that you have to choose your life. And what question can you ask? What choice can you make that will lead to the possibilities that are the contribution to you and the entire universe? Welcome to Create Your New Year. What would it take for 2021 to be even more dynamic, more consciousness expanding? And what would it take for all of life to come to us with ease and joy and glory? Welcome to the unpredictable future of possibility.